ResearchMaps is a tool, a web app, designed to help neurobiologists and other scientists integrate and plan experiments. We spend a great deal of time reading research papers, but unfortunately, a month, a year later, most of what we have read is forgotten. It is simply impossible to remember all of the important details, even in the research papers that are directly related to our work. There is simply too much out there for us to keep it all in mind and to recall it when we most need it. With only a little additional effort, ResearchMaps keeps track of all of the experiments of the research papers we read. What is more, the app can create interactive maps of the experiments in these papers so that we can explore connections and trends that emerge from dynamically combining individual experiments from the many different papers that we have entered into the database of the app. The articles page of the app has a list of all of the papers entered into the app. There you will see papers you have entered, as well as papers that other users have entered. This list can be queried with keywords, such as authors' names, journal names, title words, etc. By clicking on individual papers, it is possible to see a map of all of the experiments in that paper. What is represented in these maps? The maps have phenomena such as genes, physiologies, behaviors, etc. They also have edges that represent the type of connection between these phenomena. These edges have weights that reflect the amount of evidence for each particular connection, and symbols that tell the users about the type of experiment supporting that particular connection. In this instance, by looking at this particular connection, we immediately know that CRAB is required for LTP, and that in this particular paper, the authors carried out experiments where they disrupted CRAB and then looked at LTP. Users can enter their own data with the Make a Map page in the app, simply by filling in a few fields with key details about the experiments. Importantly, this can also be done for unpublished projects. I have found that it is really helpful to map the experiments in an ongoing project, as I'm trying to decide which experiments should be done next. Only experiments from published papers are shared with other users. Everything else stays private to the user that entered that data. ResearchMaps also has a page, the map page, where users can dynamically interact with all of the experiments in the app. For example, if I want to see the experiments in the app that pertain to CRAB, I can simply type CRAB and hit Submit. This brings up a map of all of the experiments in the app that include CRAB, regardless of the paper where they were published. There may be a CRAB experiment that was little more than a footnote in a paper focused on a different topic. However, that experiment will be included in the map and integrated with all of the other CRAB experiments. There are other features in this page that allow users to further specify what they would like to see in the map. This is a great tool for getting ideas and exploring latent connections and trends that may have escaped us when we first read those papers. Of course, there's much more to the app than can be shown in a short introductory video. We encourage you to go to the help page of the app and watch videos on specific features of the app. More importantly, we encourage you to explore the app and have fun with it.